Hey everyone, Dana here. Thanks so much for watching the videos in 2016. I hope you've been entertained and maybe even learned something. I know that I have certainly learned some things from you down in the comments, so thank you so much. And here are a few of the things that I've learned. Comments on 6 German words used differently in English taught me that actually in some parts of Germany, people do use the word Stein, or Stein in English, to mean a beer mug. I learned from the comments under my video why I suck at biking in Germany, that there is actually a trick for getting your skirt to stay down while you bike. Some people do this really cool coin trick using the coin and a rubber band. From the Ask an American video on tornadoes and hurricanes, in those comments, I learned that even if you live in Tornado Alley for many years, that doesn't necessarily mean that you've seen a tornado. Tornado Alley is huge. Comments under my video on German and English sayings that are the same but different taught me that even though the dictionary claimed that das kommt mir Spanisch vor is the same as the English it's all Greek to me, many people actually don't use it to mean that. Instead, I've learned that it's all Greek to me is more like the German Ich verstehe nur Bahnhof, and das kommt mir Spanisch vor is more used like when something happens that seems strange or is a little fishy. From my video, Funny Things That I Say in German, I learned that anyway could be wie auch immer in German, and that instead of rat was, maybe I could go with weißt du was? And from 8 questions I have for Germans, I learned many things, so thank you so much for that, including that, yes, because most windows in Germany don't come with screens, people have experienced having birds and also even bats come into their home uninvited through the window. From my video trying Japanese snacks, I learned that the ramen snack that I ate wasn't ramen at all. It's pronounced ramune, and it is a Japanese flavor of soda and also a popular candy flavor. On trying American food in Germany, I learned that in some parts of the US, people do actually eat ketchup and mayo mixed together. Apparently, it's called fry sauce, and some people really love it. I had no idea that this was a thing in the US. From guessing the gender of German names, I learned that names can be regionally different around Germany. And from how to make breakfast burritos, I learned that there is actually a way better way to heat up tortillas than by running them under the water and then putting them in the microwave. You can just toss them into the skillet for a few seconds on each side, flip it over, and then you've got a tasty tortilla ready to go. Nice tip. Thank you so much. I've used it many times now. From 5 things not free in Germany, free in the USA, I learned that in some places in the US, like in California, stores actually are starting to charge for plastic bags now. I learned from your comments under the Bavaria versus the rest of Germany video that there are also big regional differences within Bavaria, especially when it comes to the dialect spoken and especially in Franconia. And from 7 things I love and hate about German, you taught me that in Germany, people usually say der, die, das in that order. And in the video, I said die, der, das. And then I saw there were lots of comments about the order of the words. So apparently, most everybody else seems to say der, die, das in that order. And I have actually no idea where I picked up die, der, das, but that's the order that I have said the words in for as long as I can remember. I had no idea there was a different order. So my question for you is, did you learn something from the videos or from the comments this year? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Mr. German Man and I are gonna be taking a little vacation now. There will be a few smaller videos popping up now and then, so keep an eye out for those. But the normal video schedule will pick back up the 2nd week of January. From me and Stefan,
happy holidays everyone.
We wish you a really lovely time. Until
Till
next time, auf Wiedersehen.